congenital cardiac surgeon, Dr. Ikenna Omeje, has performed a successful surgery on Vanellope's home. Good day, listeners. Welcome back to DDM Health News Updates. On our program, your health, your wealth. As usual, I often remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss the latest on health. Yes, I have something for you today. A team of experts led by a Nigerian consultant, congenital cardiac surgeon, Dr. Ikenna Omeje, has performed a successful surgery on Vanellope's Hope Wilkins, a 7-year-old girl born with her heart outside her body. Vanellope was diagnosed in the womb with an incredible rare condition called ectopia cordis, in which the heart is abnormally located either partially or totally outside the chest. Oh my goodness. According to the Harborough Mail, she was delivered by cesarean section at the Glenfield Hospital in November 2017. You can imagine since then. Since then, she has been placed on close monitoring till April 16, 2025, when a brand new heart was constructed to enable her to live on. Harborough Mail narrated that the whole procedure, which has been several years in the making, involved a joint team from the East Midlands Congenital Heart Centre and Leicester Children's Hospital, totaling around 20 people, including anaesthetists, surgeons, operating departments, that is, practitioners, perfusionists, and theatre nurses. The team included consultant pediatric surgeon, Nelson Part 1 hand, and was supported by visiting cardiothoracic surgeon, Nagaranjan Mutlu, from Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children NHS Foundation Trust. During the surgery, Vanellope was put onto a heart-lung machine called an extracorporeal membrane oxygenation machine, a medical device that temporarily takes over the functions of the heart and lungs. This allowed the medical team to carefully detach her heart from a thin layer of skin and carry out a bilateral osteotomy of the ribs to allow them to be stretched forward and be joined together at the front to reconstruct her chest solidly. Omeje said, Vanellope's case is completely unique and very rare. So we brought out expertise together and combined several different techniques to perform this surgery. I was there 7 years ago when Vanellope was born as part of the team protecting her heart. Since then, we have been waiting for the right opportunity to close the chest and give her heart protection. It was a tricky procedure, and it has been a long journey to get to this point. But the sense of satisfaction you get knowing you have been successful is very special. I'm just happy to be able to help. Vanellope's mom, Naomi, said, "It is the fear of the unknown that is the hardest part, and saying goodbye before the operation was very hard." But when I saw the consultants walking towards me after the surgery, I just knew from their faces that it has gone well. And I instantly felt a huge sense of relief. What they had done is truly amazing, and I am so in awe of them. I can already see what a difference this operation has made, and I cannot thank everyone involved in her care enough. Vanellope inspires me every day. She is strong and brave, and I'm so proud of her, the mother stated. An online health portal, WebMD, noted that only 8 of 1 million babies have ectopia cordis, and while most of them are either stillborn or die within 3 days after birth, there is a reason for some hope. It said experts don't know exactly what causes ectopia cordis, but they have several theories. And one is that as the baby develops during pregnancy, physical changes happen that limit its normal growth. Ectopia cordis is also commonly linked to defeat to the sternum, that is the breastbone, pericardium, that is the membrane that covers the heart, and abdominal wall, as well as to chromosomal conditions such as trisomy 18 and Turner syndrome. One recent theory is that some embryos lack a certain gene called BMP2, and that makes it harder for the heart to form and the front of the baby's chest to develop. That is why we often advise, go for checkup, go for scan, go for antenatal. Please don't miss that. Next, the Sokoto State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Faruk Umar Abubakar Wonu, has urged the management of the College of Nursing Sciences, Sokoto, to remain high standard in line with professional ethics. Dr. Wonu made the appeal during an official visit to the institution, where he emphasized the need to strengthen professional competency and address the growing concerns and compliance from patients and the general public. He said, as part of the state government's commitment to improving health education, there are ongoing plans to renovate dilapidated sections of this college. Wonderful. We would also look into the various challenges confronting this institution, and I want to assure the school management that necessary measures will be taken to address them. Okay? During the visit, Dr. Wonu took time to engage with the students, urging them to remain focused and on their studies and stay clear of distractions, of course. He stressed the vital role nurses and midwives play in the healthcare system. My dear, without them, we can't even survive. So he noted that their education is critical to delivering quality medical services, which is true. In his response, the provost of the college, Abubakar Alhaji Tambua, expressed appreciation for the visit and used the opportunity to highlight some of the institution's achievements as well as the challenges it currently faces. Okay? In continuation, the Sokoto state government has reaffirmed its commitment to improving healthcare delivery with the launch of a free cataract surgery initiative in collaboration with the NNPC Foundation. Speaking at the flag-off ceremony held at Wonu General Hospital, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Faruku Umar Abubakar, announced that 200 patients suffering from eye-related conditions are expected to benefit from the program across the states. Wow. This is exciting. Very, very exciting. According to Dr. Abubakar, the initiative, which includes 100 free cataract extraction surgeries in the Sokoto East Senatorial District and another 100 for patients in Sokoto Central and West, is part of the state government's broader strategy to combat cataract and glaucoma. This collaboration with the NNPC Foundation marks a significant step towards eradicating preventable blindness in our communities. We don't want to see blind people again. It's very, very, it's very, 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 We are open to working with any organization willing to support the development of our health sector, Dr. Abubakar said. The surgeries in Sokoto East will be conducted at Wonu General Hospital, while those in Central and West Districts will take place at the Specialist Hospital in Sokoto. So please, if you reside in Sokoto, take note of this. Representing the NNPC Foundation, Dr. Zainab Taye Umar emphasized that the effort falls under the foundation's corporate social responsibility to address critical health challenges across Nigeria. Other dignitaries at the event include Nasir Umar Yabu, Project Manager of the State Ear Care Program, Dr. Bello Ahmad, State Project Manager of the Impact Project, and a representative of the District Head of Wonu, Alhaji Muazu Shehu. The event was also attended by senior officials from the Ministry of Health and the NNPC Foundation. Finally, in a move to boost local production of medical diagnostics and reduce the country's over-dependence on imported healthcare products. A leading pharmaceutical firm, Codex Bio Limited, has launched its second in vitro diagnostics manufacturing facility, Codex Bio. Codex Bio is targeting the manufacturing of rapid diagnostic test kits such as malaria, HIV, even HIV/syphilis combo, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and among other locally. Until now, virtually all RODT kits used in Africa were imported from Europe, North America, or Asia, leaving the continent vulnerable to supply chain disruptions, inflated costs, and delays to access to diagnostic tools, according to the manager. Chief Operating Officer of Codex Pharma, Mary Ogangu, said with local production of rapid diagnostic test kits, Nigerians, regardless of their location or status, would have access to timely and reliable diagnostic solutions, stressing that diagnosis is typically the first step to saving lives. Yes, because when you diagnose, you find out what the problem is before taking any other medication. So diagnosis first. For Africa, this development, she noted during a briefing in Lagos, contributes to a future where the continent is not just a recipient of aid or imported solution, but a self-reliant continent with health solutions that would not be adopted by all. Nigeria is going to be a very big place. Ogangu said the establishment of the manufacturing facility located in Sagamu, Ogun State, was an indication that African problems could have African solutions. And that quality does not have to be outsourced. Describing the project as a game changer for the continent's healthcare sector, the COO said, "This milestone is a breakthrough for us at Codex and for Nigeria's healthcare sector as a whole." Until now, nearly 100% of the rapid diagnostic test kits used in Africa were imported from regions such as Europe, North America, and Asia. Locally manufacturing was visually non-existent, primarily due to the high barriers to entry, including strict quality requirements and expertise gaps. We have been crippled by the constant need for quality, affordable, and accessible healthcare, essentially because of our over-reliance on imported healthcare products, which not only drives up costs, but limits the availability of essential services. She said the long-term vision had always been backward integration to localize production and reduce dependency on imports. This vision is further driven by the COVID-19 pandemic, which exposed vulnerabilities in our healthcare systems with the shortage and unavailability of essential medical services and devices also, led to the establishment of our manufacturing subsidiaries, starting with Codex Biosensor, an in vitro diagnostic factory for the manufacture of blood glucose meters and strips, the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. And now, the upcoming launch of Codex Bio, our second in vitro diagnostic factory in Nigeria for the manufacture of rapid diagnostic test kits such as malaria, HIV and syphilis combo, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and amongst others. Ogangu stated that the two facilities represent Codex Farm's vision of becoming a leading African health technology company by 2030, integrating backward into medical device production and advancing the continent's healthcare independence. Nigeria really wants to be independent in terms of drug production. Founded in 2008, Codex Pharma began with a focus on pharmaceuticals targeting diabetes and cardiovascular conditions. She stressed that recognizing a pressing need for accessible and accurate diagnostic tools, the company strategically shifted its attention to diagnostics. This is a moment of great pride for us, and we want to share the progress we have made in contributing to the current transformation of Nigeria's healthcare landscape and indeed in Africa. In less than 20 years of being players within the pharmaceutical space and dedicated to improving the health of the nation, we have made significant progress towards reaching our vision of being a leading health tech company by 2030. Wow, what a great vision. We are laying the foundation for a healthcare ecosystem that is not just sustainable, but one that empowers our people and ensures that they have access to the diagnostic tools they deserve, she explained. On the benefits of local production of medical diagnostics, the pharmacist said, the effect of this is that we have more people who are unable to access or even afford what is needed to improve the quality of their health. Yes, because most people today jabber because of there are no quality facilities for surgeries or any other things. This spans accurate diagnostics, treatments, medications, and preventive care. This moment is bigger than us. It is about what is possible for Africa, what is possible when innovation meets intention, when a country decides to invest in its own capacity rather than rely on others. Like I told you, Nigeria wants to improve in healthcare. She commended the strategic steps taken by the federal government of Nigeria to prioritize the localization of pharmaceutical production through key initiatives such as the Presidential Initiative for Unlocking the Healthcare Value Chain, the sector-wide approach, and the Presidential Executive Order exempting specified pharmaceutical machineries, equipment, goods, and accessories from tariffs and excessive duties. According to the COO, this aligns with their broader goals of increasing Nigeria's pharmaceutical market share in Africa to at least 15% by 2030 and boosting local manufacturing capacity to meet at least 70% of domestic demand within the same time frame. No be small goal. In his remarks, General Manager of Plant Operations at Codex Bio Limited, Olarewaju Balaja, stressed the company's compliance with global standards and the WHO's good manufacturing practices. He noted, we are creating diagnostic kits that meet the same standards as those approved by the world's top health regulators. This will allow us to serve Nigeria and export to West Africa and beyond. You can imagine when Nigeria will start exporting their manufacturing machine to other West Africa. Wow, you can, I'm just using my eyes of imagination to note this. Well, we look forward to when all these goals will be achieved. With this, we come to the end of today's program on your health, your wealth. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dance World Digital Media, to get the latest on health. Well, until I come your way, I am Nigerian Michael Nedini. Thanks for watching. Do have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now.